It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Kitchen Lane USA, Advanced Car Care Center, and Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to you. Here we are after a real fall feel of a weekend, dreary and a little cold and wet, all the things that all the fall people love. So I hope you're enjoying it. But we're going to do some news on this Monday, tell you what's happened over the weekend and what's in store for the week.
All right. Greene County deputies are investigating the death of a man found in a ditch yesterday. He had a possible gunshot wound. Someone spotted that man and called police in the very early morning hours. A house fire in Pierce City happened over the weekend, took the lives of 2 people inside. Firefighters from 4 different departments responded to that home. It was fully engulfed in flames. The 2 victims' names have not yet been released.
There is some good news for drivers who go through Ozark. And this morning, you may really enjoy it. The long widening project of Highway 65 there is now finished. All lanes on 65 between CC and Route F, that's the Lambert's exit to the Walmart exit in Ozark, are now open. It's a project there going on for years to widen each direction to 3 lanes along that stretch. So now Highway 65 is 6 lanes wide, and it's a pleasure cruise. Enjoy it. A lot of work's gone into it, and people who drive it every day have had a lot of patience over the years, no doubt. Meanwhile, today starts another work week of construction on the CC overpass above Highway 65, also in Ozark. That means the eastbound lanes of CC are again shut down on the overpass. Road crews are adding a turn lane from eastbound CC onto northbound 65. You'll be happy when that's finished, too. And I think this is week 4 and the final week of that closure. But don't hold me to it because, there have been maybe some delays, but I think this is it.
Okay. The city of Springfield may move its city council meetings to Tuesday nights. They are currently on Monday nights, and they have been for a long time, decades, in fact. The city manager suggested the change to allow the staff an extra work day on Monday to get prepared for the meetings. That means the meetings would also be on the same day as Tuesday lunches held by the council. The scheduling decision is ultimately up to the mayor.
Oh, that's interesting. For as long as I can recall, it's always been on Mondays. I've been here for 2 decades now. Tuesdays kind of make sense, though. I like having a day under your belt to get back into the work week before I get into the real business of the week. Tomorrow is a grand opening of a new Chipotle in Springfield, located on East Sunshine near Lone Pine, and it is the 3rd Chipotle location in Springfield. Location number 4 is happening and being planned for North Kansas Expressway up near Interstate 44 sometime next year.
Awesome. Okay. Bass Pro Shops, meanwhile, is planning 2 more locations. It's holding a grand opening for a new store in Odessa, Texas on Wednesday. It's Bass Pro number 18 in Texas. So that's exciting for all the Bass Pro Texans. I feel like it would do very well there. But New York is also getting number 5. That's interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that New York, there would be a need for 5 of them. But what do I know? It is being built and will open late next year near Rochester.
New York's not all the city.
I know. And you, if you don't live there, you think of New York and you just think of the city. But yeah, There's a lot to do outside of the city as well.
I think my dad maybe hunted a bear up there. Was it New York? I think it was New York. It was somewhere up there. Maybe it was Maine. Anyway, he hunted a bear up there one time. The football weekend came and went. The Missouri Tigers, if you watch that game, it's probably a very frustrating game for MU fans, but it was a good game for football fans. They ended up falling to Vanderbilt on Saturday in Nashville. Very close game, and they had an unbelievable chance to tie it up with a last-second Hail Mary that actually got through 2 defenders. The ball landed right in the bread basket, right in the hands, basically, of the receiver. on the goal line, and it went through his hands, and he missed it. And,
oh, no.
But as it turns out, the time ran out as he was catching it. So had he caught it and landed, he would have been this far from the end zone. So it would not have counted and time would have expired. So probably better that he didn't catch it. Final.
I don't know why, but I get nervous when things like that happen for the player because some people are crazy. I'm like, please just let him be a college student. Just.
Yeah. You get a lot of that sort of thing with quarterbacks and with kickers because, man, the pressure on a kicker, because a lot of times they will just wind the clock down thinking, oh, yeah, we'll just kick it in. But it's not always that easy. The pressure of kicking, whew,
yeah,
that's a tough gig. If you do it well, you're a hero, but, man, be the GOAT too. So the Tigers fell 4 spots to number 19 in the AP Top 25 poll. Still doing well, still a good season. They have a bye weekend this weekend, so no games for the Missouri Tigers. Meanwhile, your Missouri State Bears play another Wednesday night game. This is the third Wednesday night game in a row for the Bears. They play Wednesday at home, so we can all go see the game Wednesday night against Florida International. The Bears are doing well in their first season in Conference USA. They're 4-3 on the season overall. So that's exciting. You know who else is 4-3? Kansas City Chiefs.
That's
they play
right.
tonight. They play tonight, Monday Night Football, trying to make it 5-3. They'll be up at Arrowhead tonight for Monday Night Football versus Washington, who is currently 3-4 on the season. So the Chiefs need another win, and tonight's the night, I think.
Okay. Don't forget about our Chiefs contest, by the way. Speaking of the Chiefs, we are giving away this week 2 tickets to go see the Kansas City Chiefs at Arrowhead when they play the Texans on the 7th of December. So that ball game is December 7th at Arrowhead. You can win tickets to it this week. So go register to win at aroundtheozarks.com. You will have to upload a picture of yourself or your friends in your Chiefs get-up somewhere around the Ozarks. The picture taken somewhere around the Ozarks, upload it. It's very easy to do. And then we will draw the winner and let you know.
There's that hurricane that's coming. Very strong, powerful hurricane. Melissa headed toward Jamaica and Haiti and some islands down there. So it's trouble. Convoy of Hope is planning to respond, looking at the situation, and no doubt we will be there. We've been talking with people on the island, so we are well versed in what's going on. And as soon as we can get there safely and respond, our teams will be there delivering the help that people will no doubt need, because this is a very powerful hurricane, getting stronger. Looks like by the hour too.
I actually had some people ask me this weekend if Convoy was planning to respond to that. And I said, I haven't talked to my husband, but I have a feeling that the answer is yes.
Yeah, that's, it's such a very strong hurricane that we're not sending people in advance because that just wouldn't be wise. So we'll be sending people in response after. We don't want to put people in harm's way right now and cause any logistical problems for people on the island. They're going to have enough to handle without having additional people there. But we will be responding in the immediate aftermath and praying for the folks on Jamaica. It looks like the strongest hurricane to ever hit there. I think at least in recorded memory. So prayers for them.
Yes. Okay. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you have a great work day.
See ya.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up with temperatures in the upper 40s this morning. It is chilly, and we will see high temps today near 60 degrees. Overall, we're looking at a very cool week ahead. Halloween on Friday. Hard to believe that's already here. And we are definitely going to end the month of October on a cool note. It was a cool, cloudy, kind of dreary weekend around in the Ozarks. And we did have some rainfall, beneficial, of course, because of our drought conditions that we've been seeing develop over the area the last several weeks. We will see additional chances for rain in the forecast, but I think today is rain free. The main hazard that we're talking about early this morning as we start the new week here on Monday is a little bit of ground fog. There might be some visibility issues early on. If you're heading out the door, keep that in mind and take it slow. Remember, low beams in foggy conditions. That's what will get you to your destination a little more safely. Patchy fog out there, though, this morning, and I have it out there for a few hours. I think eventually, once the temperatures start to separate from the dew point numbers, there's a whole lot of moisture kind of trapped here at the surface. We'll start to see those foggy conditions deteriorate as we go through the day today. Numbers will warm to about 60 degrees, and the winds will remain light out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour, nothing too strong. But I do expect it to be pretty tranquil through the course of the day today in terms of the wind. We don't get rid of the cloud cover completely, though. Today I have cloudy skies that remain most of the day. There's a whole lot of activity across the country. And of course, for us over the weekend, being close to that frontal boundary brought opportunities for showers. Not really much in the way of thunderstorms for us, just slow, steady on and off rain chances, and more rain chances move back into our forecast as early as tomorrow. Cloudy skies, high temp of 60 degrees today. East breeze should remain rather pleasant. We have showers that return to the forecast tomorrow. I do have occasional showers through tomorrow evening, and then also on Wednesday, these associated with the frontal boundary that are going to knock our temperatures down a bit. And it looks like we're going to stay below seasonal averages for the entire work week forecast. Today, we're near 60 degrees for the high. Tomorrow, we're near 60 degrees for the high. But the rest of the week, we're in the 50s for highs, and low temperatures will likely be back into the 30s. So some cold numbers you'll see in the extended forecast, and some really chilly overnight lows too. And at least right now, trick-or-treat night, trick-or-treat evening, looks chilly with temperatures back into the 50s and then eventually the 40s. So you will want to plan accordingly. Think about that now. How will you add a layer to the costumes? Because I think this year that will be required. Numbers are likely going to stay near 60 tomorrow. We see a dip in temperatures, though, and highs will only make it to the mid-50s for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, I think highs are in the 50s as well, and low temperatures as we head into Friday night into early Saturday will likely be falling back into the mid-30s. So a cold night ahead, but at least at this point, the Halloween is looking like a dry forecast. Cold but dry, I guess we'll take it. Around the country, here's what's making headlines. We've got gusty winds and heavy rain expected for much of the Pacific Northwest. That heavy rain happening in the lower elevations, of course, heavy snow happening in the higher elevations. Coastal storm is also bringing showers and thunderstorms to much of the southeastern portion of the country, all the way from portions of Mississippi back into Florida, Georgia, the Carolinas, seeing rain in the forecast today. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for this morning. And here's what I left you with late last week. Which of these weather hazards is most likely to cause flash flooding in the fall in the United States? Do you think it is A, nor'easters, B, stationary fronts, C, dry lines, or D, waterspouts? Which of these is most likely to cause flash flooding in the fall in the United States? Did you know the answer to this one? Well, all of these things can happen in the fall, but the most likely in the U.S. is B, stationary fronts. There are these boundaries where, we get these storm systems to set up and moisture just rides along those frontal boundaries and we see flooding as a result. So congrats if stationary front was your guess. Here's the trivia question for tomorrow. Which U.S. city is most likely to have measurable snowfall on Halloween? October 31st, which of these 4 U.S. cities are most likely to have measurable snow? Do you think it is A, Denver, Colorado, B, Minneapolis, Minnesota, C, Chicago, Illinois, or D, Boston, Massachusetts? Let me know your guess. Where do you think has snow on the ground most likely on Halloween? You can let me know your guess. That's at the website aroundtheozarks.com. Big shout out to our sponsors this morning, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great day, everybody. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning.